I listen to y'all at work. I listen to you in my car.
The Texas 12-Pack, featuring the top 12 Texas country songs of the week. Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon on Uvalde Radio.
Texas Best Country.
Fantastic.
Uvalde Radio.
Hey, it's Uvalde Radio. It's a Texas 12-Pack counting down the top 12 Texas country songs of the week, as reported by the Texas Regional Radio Report. This is for week ending October 18, 2019. That's week number 42 on the Texas Regional Radio Report calendar. And, of course, that was coming in at number 2, Randy Rogers Band, I'll Never Get Over You. And with me on the phone, man, I'll never get over. Man, I miss this guy from Las Cruces, Frank Ray.
What's up, Robert? How are you, man? Thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it.
Man, it's so cool to talk to you, dude. Congratulations, first of all. I guess it's safe to say, Frank, you got the number 1 Texas country song this week, man.
Yeah, baby, man. I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more grateful to country music fans and to everyone out there in Texas for all the support, man. I'm definitely blessed and privileged, and it's such an honor, man. Especially when you get to be among the ranks with Randy Rogers and all those guys. It's absolutely humbling, and I'm excited to see what else we can do.
Now, this isn't your first rodeo. You've got another, couple of other hits. Go ahead and brag for a minute. Give me your other number 1s and information.
Well, the last song that we put out that was number 1 was my single called The Drive.
Yeah.
And I was really excited about that because it really seemed to resonate with people. And I go and play that song out at shows, and I never expect people to sing the lyrics back to me, but that's happening, and that's always an amazing experience. I've had a couple of great top 10 hits, man, a couple of top 15. Tequila Mockingbird did really well, and Every Time You Run. So we're kind of going back to the drawing board here. We've got some more music that we want to put out here, in the coming weeks, and we're just kind of figuring out which direction we want to go. So talking to my team over here on this end, but we got plenty of great music that I'm looking forward to sharing with the great people of Texas and, of course, country music fans everywhere.
Well, again, we're talking to Frank Ray here. His latest single, Just for a Minute, just went number 1 this week after 29 weeks on the chart. Now, this was kind of like a slow, steady climb to the top, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, man. It was kind of a grueling experience, really. But, I was fortunate to have nothing but upward progress, and that's always a good sign, a good indication. But we just let it do its thing. We let people just kind of soak it in, and and ultimately it made its way up there. So I'm really excited about the song, and really happy that it's gotten the response that it's gotten.
Now, the last time we actually spoke, I believe, at least in person, was at the Texas Regional Radio Music Awards back in March. And I understand, right. I think that was the week you released the song, right?
Yeah, actually, that's when we first put it out there, man. Yeah. Good memory.
Yeah, so you guys were out there. You were nominated last year, and we may as well get on this and give you a plug. You've been nominated for the 2020 Texas Regional Radio Music Awards. What are the categories that you're up for this year?
You know what, man? This is the first I've heard of it, Robert. I'm not going to lie to you. This is you just told me about it, man, and I don't know. That's actually pretty awesome.
Oh, man, I should look that up and verify, but I want to say you're up for Best New Male Vocalist again, I think.
Wow, that'd be great, man.
I'm
think really excited about that. If that's the case, of course, you could just be pulling my leg. I don't know.
I really hope I'm not. I want to say I read it because I thought, hey, that's kind of cool that they give it to you again. Because what were you nominated for in 2019?
Same thing. It was Best New Male Vocalist of the Year, and I think that was it. I think that was my only nomination, which is, really. That was an incredible and humbling experience as well. So, man, just to be nominated, to be in the consideration for anything is an honor.
Well, I'm going to go. I want to say I saw you on the ballot, so that's kind of cool. Unless they still have the old ballot from last year up there, I don't know. But no, that's not the case.
Who knows?
Well, we'll get on that. We'll verify all that information.
It's the case, man, and we've been nominated, and thank you for sharing that news with me for the very first time.
Right on. Well, man, so okay, let's go ahead and get back to you for those who you're brand new to. You're a former cop. You went country music. Tell us your quick bio for those that are hearing your voice for the first time.
Yeah, that's right, man. I served with the Las Cruces Police Department down here in Las Cruces, New Mexico for 10 years. When I gained enough seniority, I started gigging on the weekends, and I fell in love with performing. I mean, I've been playing music my whole life, and But, 10 years of law enforcement, you really focus your priorities and your attention elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to the point where I got to dive into music again, I just fell in love with it all over again. And, man, I opened up for some amazing people. And I just said, this is on stage is where I need to be, is where I belong. So I decided to quit 2 years ago. And I've been sort of just foot on the gas ever since, man. And we've been working incredibly hard. My team and I, it's based out of El Paso, Texas. Have been doing some really great stuff. Rolling Stone magazine kind of got a hold of our thing. The LA Times got a hold of our story. The Today Show actually just came out to film a segment on me down at the Las Cruces Country Music Festival. So that'll be airing here in the next few days, I think, maybe within the week, hopefully.
Okay.
But whatever the case is, I'm just really excited that people have given me an opportunity to help share my story, because it really is the American dream, man. I'm a little Hispanic boy from Columbus, New Mexico, and 3 miles of the Mexican border, 3 miles north of the Mexican border, and to kind of take my dreams and aspiration of playing country music for a living has really paid off, and I could not be more grateful to everyone that's followed me from the beginning, and those of you that are brand new, welcome to the team, man. We're going to do some big things, and I can't wait to share this whole experience with everyone.
I do have a question, man, getting back to you being a cop, because, man, I'm telling you what, I almost feel like you got out right just at the right time. Not to say that, the guys in blue, the gals in blue, taking such a beating these days in the press. I mean, you got any words you want to expound on any of that? How does that make you feel?
As law enforcement officers, we're trained from day one to kind of just let everything roll off your shoulders. You know what I mean? As bad as the press can be, for the most part, if I'm being quite honest, they have more important things to focus on, making split-second decisions and stuff like that. So if I can express any words of sentiment, it would be to the public. That if you see a police officer, thank them, because it is an incredibly tasking and demanding occupation, and I have nothing but respect for law enforcement, and will always have respect for law enforcement. They've got enough on their plate, and the last thing you need to worry about is media scrutiny. So if the people in the public and the communities can just give them the support, that goes such a long way. And I would just encourage everyone to continue to do that. Back to blue, and thank a cop, because it's a thankless job far too often.
That protect and serve, man. That's what you guys do, and we appreciate your service.
Right, man. That's what you signed up to do.
And I got one more couple of things I got to hit on with you, man. I mean, I know you're a loving husband and dad. What's it been like balancing, rock stardom, with being a family man? I see your Instagram and your Facebook, and you proudly put your wife and kids up there and show them the love. How's that been? Just kind of chasing the dream and all kind of also keeping grounded as a family man.
This lifestyle, like I said in my last post to my wife on our anniversary yesterday, it's not for the faint of heart, and I'm incredibly blessed and fortunate to have, the support system that I have, not only with my wife and kids, but with my family and friends and all the fans. Everyone just seems to be backing me up, and that's always a good thing. That makes it a lot easier. And thank God for technology, man. FaceTime really helps us sort of like bridge that gap. And if I'm ever on the road for an extended period of time, I get to see my daughter and catch these moments and stuff like that. But I also make it a point to take some time off. I'm on my second week now that I'm taking off, and then we're just going to finish out the rest of the year. But that's important. And social media is as important as it is, and important as it is for have contact. I do make it a point to disconnect every now and then to really be home. When I'm home, I'm home. And
nice.
I make it a point to keep in contact. Obviously, I'm speaking with you on the phone right now, but because that's still important to be able to balance it. But it's a juggling act. But I'm able to do it a little more seamless because I have the support system at home, and that makes all the difference in the world.
Well, man, it sounds like you got it all worked out. How are the boys in the band? I know you got a really good group of characters. Are you guys all still the same group that I've seen you guys with last? Any changes?
Yeah, man. Those guys are freakishly talented, and they hats off to them because they believe in what we're doing. And there are times where sometimes you got to take an opportunity where, heck, sometimes you don't get paid. I know there's musicians out there who might be listening to this interview that know exactly what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. There might be a great opportunity for you to be able to, give yourself some exposure or something like that, or play on a big stage with a household name or something like that. And sometimes you take a really crappy payday, or sometimes no pay. But that makes all the difference in the world. It's all about the hustle. It's all about the grind. And these guys in my band believe that. they see what we're doing, and I can't thank them enough. Sometimes they make those sacrifices, and it does not go unnoticed, and it does not go unappreciated.
Well, right on, man. I love those guys. I cannot wait to see you guys again. So, and any word on when you guys might be out in this part of the neck of the woods, Southwest Texas?
You know what? We might be coming through. I know we're heading like more Central Texas here. We're going up to like Houston this Friday. We'll be at the Firehouse Saloon up there. But we're working with some different people, and we've been in talks with some different promoters and stuff like that. And we really just can't wait to come back to you, Valley, man. Hopefully we can make it out there, man. If you guys have anything you are putting together, please keep us in the loop, and we'd be happy to come back out to your neck of the woods.
Awesome, man. We've been talking to Frank Ray here. He's got the #1 Texas Country Song of the Week this week, Just for a Minute, right up there at #1. So, Frank, go ahead, and before we play your track here, give us a little rundown about, where the song came from, the inspiration, the songwriting, all the things that led it to you and your record, and, boom.
This song is incredibly special. It was really funny because I was thinking about it. I thought I'd forever brand myself as Frank Ray the Minuteman, you know what I mean? It kind of made me laugh. Oh, man, it made me laugh. It was the funniest thing, but really, if you listen to the lyrics and the structure of the song, it really has to, you dive a little bit deeper than just the surface value, you know what I mean?
Right.
The song was intended to remind everyone to make every single second count. At the end of the music video, actually, I have a little thing that says "Make every second count," and then just a little sort of takeaway from the whole video that says, "Hey, time is what you make it, and if you're with the people you love, just make every single second count." And this story tells that. It kind of goes into depth about that and saying, "Hey, this girl kind of with this other guy that's sort of taking her for granted and taking their time for granted," and he says that if you just give me 60 seconds of your time, I can show you a lifetime of happiness. Imagine what I could do with an actual lifetime with you. And so that's really what the song's all about. I hope people walk away from it saying, hey, this is a pretty dang good song. I like it.
Man, I'm not a super sentimental guy, but your songs always give me all the feels, man. I'm telling you what. and hearing you talk about them too,
Yeah, no, that's good. That's certainly a desired effect. We want people to have a special connection with the songs and stuff like that. And I mean, I guess it's safe to say it's #1 in Texas right now, right? So it must be doing something right. Right
on, man. Well, we're going to give you about 3.5 minutes here. So, Randy, here it is, the #1 Texas Country Song of the Week, Frank Ray. It's called Just for a Minute. Congratulations, man. I love you, brother.
Thanks a lot. I love you too, Robert. Bye, brother.
It's Texas 12 Pack on Uvalde Radio.
Just for a minute, girl, I want to be your glass of wine. Get you feeling good. I wanna get him off your mind. Just for a minute, girl, I wanna be your band. Make you kick off your heels, make you wanna dance. Just 60 seconds of you letting me get in your world. I'll have you laughing, loving, living, that's my mission, girl. Whatever gets you feeling better, got forever free. But it don't have to be just for a minute, girl. Just for a minute, girl, I'd love to be your phone and lose all those pics of him, make his number gone, long gone. Just 60 seconds of you letting me get in your world. I'll have you laughing, loving, living, that's my mission, girl. Whatever gets you feeling better, got forever free. It don't have to be just for a minute, girl. Just for a minute, girl, I wanna be that chance you take. That what the hell, why not? That makes your heart unbreak. Oh, just 60 seconds of you letting me